Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Oceans Reviews here. So today I got an actual review for you. Not like some physical media video like I normally do. I've got an actual review and we're talking about Netflix's latest feature film, and that is Spiderhead. So I did go ahead and watch Spiderhead this past week, and I wanted to give you my sort of thoughts and just first impressions about it and what I think. I suppose obviously it's a review, so I think Netflix sort of has a trend where they keep on making sort of consistent average movies, and Spiderhead doesn't break that trend. I'm gonna let you know now. So I guess I've gone ahead and watched this so you guys don't have to. Yeah, so obviously Spiderhead is a Netflix original film, and it's got Chris Hemsworth in it, Miles Teller, and the director is Joseph Kosinski. Yeah, so he directed Top Gun Maverick. So I guess going into this film, I did have a bit higher expectations, considering some of the big names and the director, considering he's just made probably one of the best movies in 2022, if not the best. So yeah, let's deep dive into this movie. So I guess I'll go over like the story, I suppose, the general story and scenario that revolves around this movie. So it's pretty much just about there's a handful of prisoners, and they are located in this sort of like off the grid facility. And these prisoners are sort of I guess signed a waiver. They kind of like chose to be relocated to this facility instead of regular general population prison to trial these new drugs for this pharmaceutical company. And the guy that sort of is running all this is Chris Hemsworth. So he's the sort of the brains behind it all, and he plays, I guess, the kind of what would you call it? I guess like the villain, I suppose, in this role, which I'm not really quite used to seeing. I thought his performance was a bit strange. I'm not sure if it's too suited for him, if you get what I mean. Yeah, so it's literally these drugs. What they do is they alter your emotions to like either positive or negative. They also sort of change the way you perceive the world around you and things like that. And this is what these drugs do, and they're testing them on these prisoners, and they agreed to do this and that's a way for them to serve their prison sentence. And Miles Teller, he plays, I guess, one of the prisoners, of course. So he is a prisoner there at this facility. So during the movie, I guess Miles Teller starts finding out Chris Hemsworth's sort of real motives. He starts finding out that he sort of has like underlying sort of more sinister sort of intentions. And he starts, just figuring that out along the way. But just that whole scenario of him finding out, and it was just underwhelming. Like, it just didn't seem, there was no tension, there was no tense moments. There was maybe one tense moment throughout the entire film of like, I guess, sort of, that you felt like in some sort of way or some sort of distress about him finding out a secret, but he might get caught or something. You know what I mean? It was just, it just wasn't that good. Like getting into the movie, like deep diving, getting right into it. It did start off quite strong. Definitely the concept is very like interesting. It drew me in at first. Like I got, quite invested into it in, I guess, the first, quarter, like 30 minutes or so into the movie. It was, and then sort of just after that, it decided to just go downhill from there. You know, a very slow sort of steep dive down. So yeah, it wasn't really that good in terms of that. The story just had no depth after that. There wasn't really much storytelling. The sort of the script was it was badly written. There wasn't just it's just the idea was there. It was a great idea. You can definitely see that. Besides that, the actors did a great job in terms of, you know, performing their roles. You know, I thought Miles Teller was a standout in this film. I thought he played it quite well. He's been pretty good lately since, you know, Top Gun Maverick, and this film I thought he was quite good. But other than that, this film, didn't really deliver after the first sort of sequence, first 30 minutes. The one thing that they didn't also do is sort of capitalize on Chris Hemsworth's character. Like he's the villain he sort of plays. There's no like sort of backstory behind him or his motives or nothing like that. There's just nothing. It's just him, and things happen, and so it turns into I guess like a thriller type sort of movie, but it was poorly executed. It was it wasn't that good. But yeah, that's pretty much Spiderhead, guys. I can't really say too much about it other than, you know, what I saw. Would I recommend you watch this movie? Probably not. I guess maybe on a rainy day. I guess if you really like Miles Teller and Chris Hemsworth. But other than that, I probably wouldn't. It seems like Netflix is continuing to, you know, play on these, you know, still go on a slow downhill slope, you know, with these movies that they make, or that they approve of, or whatever. It's just that they're just very low quality in terms of just usually everything. The movie, it was just underwhelming. It slowly got to be that way. And yeah, I don't know, for some reason it done a really good job at drawing me in at the start. And it's like, yeah, this is what it's about, and it's sort of like, that's cool, you know, and then after that there's just sort of nothing else kind of done with it. It's just sort of, that's it, and there's no depth, there's no more, and you want more but you don't get it, and that's pretty much what you get with this film. It's probably, I would say it's better than some films that I've seen on Netflix as of lately, but I wouldn't say it is a great watch and a must-see straight away, any theatre near you. Definitely something that I would recommend skipping out on. But yeah, I was just kind of disappointed because, like, Joseph Kosinski, he, you know, obviously just done Top Gun Maverick and then this movie. So I don't know. What do you guys think of Spiderhead? If you have watched it, let me know down below what you thought of the movie. I was sort of disappointed. I was kind of looking forward to it, but I did have sort of low expectations going into it because, like, you know, Netflix film. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the movie, and sort of, I guess, like what they done wrong and what they could have done better and things like that. So yeah, let's talk about cinema, guys. Let's talk about this movie. Get down in the comments down below. I haven't done a review in a while. I guess this is not really a review. I guess it's just sort of me just throwing thoughts at the top of my head. You know, just little things that I wrote down about the movie. But yeah, so I might start doing more of these type reviews on maybe these sort of new released kind of like movies. You know, I guess maybe if you guys would be interested in that. But yeah, so if you guys like this review, you know, and you want to comment down below, yeah, definitely do that. We'll talk about Spiderhead. We'll talk about this movie. Hope you guys are all doing very well. I'll have some new videos coming up soon. My Blu-ray update video and what I watched in the month of June. I nearly forgot the month there. But yeah, Thank you guys for watching. This is Oceans Reviews. Here is my rating of Spiderhead. 2.5 stars out of 5. All right, bye.